Joost Klein is back with a brand new song called Filthy Dog, which seems fairly appropriate based on what I know about Joost Klein. First things first, I made a previous video about the song Traffic, which is him and Kargia. I did not realise at the time that is actually a Kargia song that Joost guests upon rather than the other way around. I was all hyped up from Eurovision controversy. I did not look into it enough, so I know for a fact that that is not a Joost song, it's a Kargia song. And funnily enough, Kargia also did recently release a song, but I could not find a music video for it, so we're here with Joost again, who is campaigning brutally to try and be made the Eurovision candidate for the Netherlands again next year, which is kind of interesting considering the exit that he had the previous year. Not that I have any strong opinions either way on that one. I just thought maybe when that kind of stuff happens, bridges are burnt, but apparently not. But what I did enjoy when I was looking down at this song is that the top rated comment is Baby No Money responding with Joost Klein for president, which I thought was quite funny. And then he responded to that with Joost Klein for Eurovision 2025 because he really, really wants to get on Eurovision, which is kind of interesting. I know there's probably like a big platform and bands like Baby Lasagna and or artists like Baby Lasagna and Maneskin and things like that, Lordi even, you know, they've all had a fairly significant career boost from being part of it. But I also know, at least in the case of Lordi, that I'm pretty sure they're very much sick of being referred to as that Eurovision band. So it's kind of interesting how much he is pushing for it, but I guess it's maybe more of a redemption arc for him. But either way, let's have a listen to Filthy Dog by Joost. Interesting that it's only Joost, not Joost Klein. I don't know if that's significant in any way, shape or form. Who knows?
Yeah, so man, I was in Berlin at the Spatey, and this German dude wanted to fight me. He called me names, he said all this German stuff.
To be fair, having looked at a few of his older videos before I've gotten into this one, I like the new costume with the hair and the big shoulders. It's much better than it was before, where he just kind of looked like a homeless guy. I don't know, just wore a balaclava and was variously, unsavory. So at least he's kind of developed this new like character persona, which I prefer.
I don't know, he said something like, du bist ein Schweinhund.
Okay, du bist ein Schweinhund.
I don't want to fight, I just want to have a...
Yeah, he's like really, I don't even know what you describe this genre as. Is it drum and bass? I don't think it... Or is it just like electric dance music? I don't know what it is, but he's like quite heavy. It's interesting because I actually ended up really, really, really liking the song Traffic. It's like in my head, I know quite a lot of the words. This is immediately like a little bit too intense. We'll see.
Feel good night tonight. I am from the Netherlands, where the party never ends. Man, so
what a lyric.
Because drugs are required. Man, I
well, that's pretty good. The drugs are required thing was quite clever. I also like how washed out, 'cause he definitely has budget to make like really nicely shot high level films nowadays. Definitely. But they all look like they're filmed on a filmed on a camcorder, which is still not what I was going to say because I'm not American. Filmed on an old camera, there you go, that's what I was trying to say, from like the late 90s or something like that, and these like kind of very weird motion shots where everything's blurry and sort of like rained on. I don't know, it's an interesting stylistic choice, but it's definitely one that makes him stick out now.
just leave me alone, please, just leave me alone. And I had to sit at home, spending hours on my phone. But this German guy, he went to gobber at the Thunderdome.
God damn, it is that bass line, man. It's so distorted. I can't quite get over that. It's like it sounds like it's been played over like blown out speakers somewhere.
Filthy dog.
I don't know, Joost is one of those people where, like, every time you zoom in on his face, he just looks so genuinely crazy that I'm starting to... I don't know. I really don't know how I feel about him, or this, to be honest. Even though I did notice that he's got a bit of a penchant for having samples, or I don't know if they're samples or original recordings, what they are of sort of like higher sort of female vocal. That's been in a couple of the other songs I remember listening to the last time I tried to look up Joost, which is more listenable to me, but still, this is proven hard work on my end. Oh, God. Oh, I know what it reminds me of. That whatever the synth line that is being currently used over the top, the do 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 do, it really reminds me of like the old school Mortal Kombat thing, especially with him shouting over the top. I want to hear Mortal Kombat. Like going off in the background somewhere. I wonder what he's like out of character. Well, that was not what I was expecting. This is going to be him driving up to... I mean, it's quite picturesque, the locations he found. I guess the Netherlands is a pretty place. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to lie. I didn't like that at all. From a musical perspective, I did not like it. It's just so not my style of music. If you're into that kind of thing, maybe that's a really good example of it. It's not for me. It was quite simplistic. There's like 4 sort of interspersed synth lines, and that's kind of it. And they're all like quite... aggressive. I didn't really like the tones that were used for the most part. It was a bit of a throwback. It did, like I said, it did actually really remind me of the old Mortal Kombat theme song from the old films, which is fine, but it's so like aggressive and like distorted. The lyrics are like kind of funny in the places where I could sort of pick them out properly, but no, I don't know. It was not what I was hoping for. I guess maybe I should go and listen to Card Game, or maybe I like him more. I don't know. The video was... I mean, schizophrenic is definitely one way of putting it, but, like, I don't know. It was definitely fairly captivating. I don't know. There were never any long shots in that. They were all, like, cut. I can see why there were 3 editors credited there, because, like, it's probably fairly intense considering the amount of footage they got. But it does kind of look like they just all kind of bundled into a car, drove up into the mountains, and just filmed shit for a day where he's just, like, smoking, and they've got the dog, and... yeah, I don't know, it was fine. They made something. It was cool. I just kind of expected that maybe, even though he ended up obviously not performing at the Eurovision Song Contest this year, that maybe just the notoriety and the infamy he got from the way he exited, and just the, like, look, like, he got... people now know who he is on a more global stage. There are probably more people who know his name than know his music at this point. I just would have thought he'd be picked up with more budget. Or maybe it's intentional. I don't know. Maybe he just wants to stick to his roots of sort of like running around guerrilla style as a 17-year-old, which I'm pretty sure is sort of how he got his start. So I get it. I don't know. It was an interesting one. It's rare that I just really don't like the song on this channel, but I can't deal with that shit. It's not for me. In fact, I'd be very interested to know in the comments below how many of you actually like really like this music. Is this something you're going to listen to? I'm sure I'm probably in the wrong scenario here. Joost Klein's music is probably designed to be played in a nightclub somewhere when you're off your tits. But that's not where I am, so yeah, it didn't really vibe for me. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. I'm very, very curious. I liked Traffic a lot, so if there's other music that's his or Kargi's that sounds more like that, I don't know, just like a little bit higher production, I guess, maybe is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying not to shit on Joost Klein. I have no issue with him as a bloke. But yeah, if there's any music like that you can recommend me, I would be interested in listening to it. I like that song where he did the RuneScape theme song. He just kind of like talked over it. That was kind of fine. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, is what I guess I'm trying to say. Other than that, thank you very much for watching my band Low Flow. We've got our first single out right now. Satisfaction is on our channel. Low Flow Band, I think. So check that out too. That would mean a lot. Other than that, like, share, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.